Right, let's go to church. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I am what happens when you order a speaker off Wish. It's lovely to get here. There are no slides, so I'm going to try and make my points memorable. You can feel free to take notes. Despite 15 years of record inflation, record levels of unemployment, a power and water infrastructure challenge that's not going away anytime soon, a regulatory environment that's increasingly restrictive, especially for marketers, to escalating global military conflicts, an entire world going through an election, and here's where we are at the moment, 40% of all of the election results have been a change in regime in the world at the moment. And, most importantly, a record-breaking year for CFOs who've asked, what exactly am I getting for my marketing spend, eh? Despite these things, the organizers of this wonderful day thought what marketers need is more challenges. I think we're challenged enough. But here we are. So, with that as context, here are five tips in approximately 5 minutes plus VAT on how you, a marketer, can stand out. Number one, be lazy. I mean it. Necessity is not the mother of invention. Laziness is. It's true. If it wasn't for laziness, I promise you we'd have no microwave oven. There would be no air fryers. There wouldn't be SMS. There wouldn't be Ubers. There wouldn't be GIFs in WhatsApp chats that convey exactly how you feel. Except for the happy birthday ones. I'm not sure anyone's that excited about Sis Corin's birthday on the group WhatsApp. Am I right? Laziness really is the mother of invention. Because in challenging times like this, anything that makes people's life easier and less effortful will always have a market. Okay, now don't mishear me. There's a reason AI is spelled AI and not AC. AC is what they have at Woolworths in plenty supply. AI is artificial intelligence. Here's what AI is really good at. You're going to hear a lot about AI and how its involvement in creativity, and you've heard some of that already, and some of that's true. But what AI is really good at is data and analytics. That's where it was born. Now, marketers and agencies don't really like maths. That's why we do what we do, and we don't do chartered accountancy or actuarial science. And thank God for that, because then there'll be less of us and more of them. All right? So be lazy and use the AI to generate great, reliable, rich data insights. Don't use it to make lazy, creative decisions. You know, AI is a tremendous way to make shit ads really quickly and really cheaply. Which is a bit like going to hell in business class. It's nice on the way there until you get there, right? So just be very mindful about what creativity is and isn't. So, number one, be lazy. Number two, similar but different, be useful. Tell me if you've heard this. If a leader of your business or your agency has come and said, listen, great news. We have designed product X, right, which uses all of the factory capacity or the agency capacity. And if you can sell X to clients or consumers, we'll make a great margin. Over to you, marketing department. Over to you, agency. Go and sell X. Has that happened? Hey. I said it's church. There's lots of confessions happening. Right? Here's the problem with that. No one in the whole world asked for X. It's really hard. Marketing has 4 Ps. We tend to have days like this about one of them, which is advertising, but there's another 4. It's a product. Focus on your product. Be useful. You'll stand out far more if you ask yourself, what do customers and consumers actually really need that we can give them? It's astonishing if you can do that. And then you fight like hell to give them that thing, right? Focus on the product, and the promotion is that much easier. At Nando's, I've made some terrible Nando's ads, but I can tell you, we still do make the world's best chicken. Am I right? Thank you. Here's also what consumers don't really want. I've read lots of market research reports in my time. I've never once heard an everyday South African ask for an authentic brand experience on social media. I'm not saying it's not true, I just haven't read it. You know what they do want? They want their food to taste better. They want to feel better about their food. They want their tires and their cell phone batteries to last longer. They want insurance that makes them feel safe and not poor. Right? And they want a way to remember to take black bags to Woolworths so you don't have to buy another black sack. Right? That's what consumers really actually want. So be lazy, be useful. Number 3, be brave. There's a lot of talk today about being brave, and it's easy to be brave here. It's hard to be brave out there. Am I right? But here's the truth. Everything you've ever appreciated in your whole life has been on the other side of fear. Whether that's getting married, going to school, starting a new job, all of that is difficult. So you have to be brave. See, for marketers, the opposite of bravery isn't cowardice, it's safety. Now, every kid's story, and I know I've got 3, that's why I have to do gigs like this. Every story told to every kid about treasure has that treasure hiding behind a dragon or at the bottom of a deep and unknowable ocean. Right? And the stories that we tell about getting that gold fundamentally embrace having to face that dragon, that challenge, that treasure opportunity. So whether you're Bilbo in The Hobbit or Nicolas Cage in National Treasure, same film, it is, think about it, or you're the brand manager of a hair care product. Finding your treasure is only going to happen when you confront your demons and your dragons and the dangers of the unknown, because there is no gold without considerable bravery. Here's the thing, no one ever got fired for being safe. It's true. But no one ever got promoted either, because they didn't stand out. Number 4, living in South Africa is a full contact sport. Right? It's for this reason that we have 4 Rugby World Cups, more than any other country, and not a single darts World Championship. Not even one, not even close. We've produced some darts players, none of them come close to winning that, because we are a full contact nation. This is why our constitution starts with we the people, not I the person. Right? It then goes on to say that there is strength in diversity. Diversity is not just a moral imperative. Diversity is a source of competitive advantage. Ivan Maroke won 2024 conferencing, I'm sorry to tell you this, a couple of months ago when he said, if you can't do it for the morals, at least do it for the money. He'll talk to you more about that in his panel interview a little bit later. So as marketers, we can't face the forces that beat upon our profession alone. And it's for this reason that more than 60 years ago, we started the Marketing Association of South Africa, MASA. And congratulations to Mr. Goliath for not making the obvious Yo MASA joke. Yet. This is the only profession that we have. And what we do is we operate on your behalf so that you don't have to be alone. So that people like the government, and not just the government, don't get to tell marketers how to do marketing. Right? So if you are not a part of MASA as an organization, or you're not designated as an individual, you're now knowingly standing alone in a very difficult set of circumstances. So the cost of the membership is less than the cost of buying a billboard outside this building, right? And the benefits are innumerable. But here's the thing, it's not just about the benefits that MASA has for you, but what the benefits you give to the entire marketing fraternity, because we need you, frankly, as much as you need us. So that's number 4, be together. Number 5, we good to go? Be whatever you want to put into that awkward silence, you can be that. There has never been someone like you before. And there's not going to be another you ever again. If you're lucky, you'll live for 600,000 hours. Now, the first 100,000 hours and the last 100,000 hours have been and will be difficult. That leaves 400,000 hours. You're going to spend 200,000 hours asleep, unless you have 3 children, and then it's slightly less than that. That leaves 200,000 hours. And looking across this room, you've already burned through at least a quarter of that. So don't spend another minute trying to be somebody else. There's only you. We do not need another Doug Place. We don't need another Kensani Nobanda. And we definitely don't need another Goliath brother. You have to believe that your uniqueness was made for a reason, and we can't wait for you to discover what that reason is and then bring it to the entire marketing party. That's what we need. In every religious tradition, all of them, there is a variant of the instruction that you should love other people like you love yourself. It's called the Golden Rule, and yet its practice is so uncommon. We are very good at envy, wanting to be somebody else, but we're not very good at loving ourselves. So for goodness sake, number 5, be you and love you. Now, in closing, I recognize that challenging you to be professionally lazy, to be useful, to be brave, to be together, and to be yourself is difficult and challenging. And I promise you it is not without risk. Taking up these 5 challenges to stand out may get you in trouble with your employer. Right? They may rather that you be safe instead of courageous. They may prefer unity in uniformity, not diversity. And they may value meaningless, tedious work rather than brilliant, laziness-inspired solutions. So if you do take up this challenge and it gets you into trouble, here's my personal promise. I will do everything I can to get you a job at Nando's.
Doug, please.
We have a profession. I promise I'm nearly done.
No,
go
for it, man.
We have a profession
Sit here.
which needs you to be better and to do better. We are a country that is frankly haunted by potential. So, the first step in standing out is in standing up. So for yourselves, stand up and give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you.
I'm way too fine to be distressed, yeah.